大家好，我是上官杰文. I want to talk to you a little bit about the fundamentals of the Indian economy and why it's not doing as well as everyone may have anticipated, maybe wrongly. Maybe in around 1990, let's go back really far, Forbes magazine, a lot of economists began to predict that the Chinese economy and the Indian economy were both going to continue to rise for a long time. And eventually the Chinese economy would have, their estimation, eclipsed the US economy in around 2025 or 2030. Of course, a lot changes in time and predictions are just predictions. But by 2005, that was still the prediction that eventually the Chinese economy would pass the US economy in 2025 or 2030. And then after that, the Indian economy would pass that of China. This is not panning out. And there are very fundamental basic reasons why the Chinese economy will pass the United States economy in about 2028 now, best guess, and will become the most powerful economy in the world. And the Indian economy will not. China took a different route. China built fundamentals, factories all over China, especially the southern China and at first in Dongbei. And then later they built second generation and third generation, fourth generation factories. Factories that build factories, microchips, all kinds of advanced technology. India didn't really build a lot of factories. I'm sure there are t-shirts and things like that being made in India, but not a lot of other things other than agricultural goods. They went straight over the industrialized period to like a post-industrialized period, but without being developed. Meaning they were doing things like answering the phone and saying, hello, can I help you with your Microsoft product? And answering the phone. And there were millions of call centers, individuals working in call centers in Hyderabad and Delhi, all over India, where people were taking care of things. Well, now that's not as much of a problem because a lot of that's become automated and there are not as many tech jobs going to India and they're not paying as well. But the problem with India's economy is they still don't have factories. So even as parts of their economy are peeling away and they're trying to continue to grow, they won't be able to maintain that growth because they don't have fundamentals like any kinds of advanced technology or factories in the same way that China has. So everyone still anticipates that the Chinese economy is going to eclipse that of the US very soon, within 1 decade, and be the most powerful economy in the world. But only fools are going to think that India's economy is going to track anytime soon. Now, it is possible that India's economy will eventually get its fundamentals right and start doing better in 2035, 2040, 2045, in a couple of decades from now. But in the short term or medium term, in the next 10 years or so, India's economy is not the best place to invest. It's not going to be growing a lot. So we're looking in the future, the US economy probably leveling off and maybe even not growing as well against its competitors as competitors are going to grow. I would even say the EU is going to grow better. The European Union is going to grow better than the United States, but China is going to be like a rocket and just keep going because it has its fundamentals and it still has hundreds of millions of untapped labor resources, people that can still contribute to factory economies and all kinds of other new technologies that are still coming out. So look forward to China's economy skyrocketing beyond all the other economies in the world. And sadly for Indian people, India's economy is not going to continue to track particularly well against its competitors. All right, we'll see you.